everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is my Wednesday chit-chatty thing and coffee talk, soda talk, but I'm doing it Tuesday night because I have to work all day tomorrow and I'm not getting up if I don't have to until I have to. So yeah, so how y'all doing? Hopefully well. We had court canceled on us again this morning, but I did know about it. I knew about it yesterday, so kind of a wasted switch in my schedule, but it is what it is. Let's see here. I'm trying to balance. Okay, so basically, let's get that out of the way first. They went back and forth with deals. We're going to trial. Don't know when, don't know what, don't know details, can't give details, but we're going to probably go to trial. So, it's his life he's gambling with, and he's going to lose. So, it's fine. I'm not going to, it's going to be hard, and I've already been warned it's going to probably be a couple days because of evidence and everything else. But, we'll see. We'll see how that goes, and, we'll go from there. Why is my phone? That was my hand. Okay, sorry. I've been really kind of all day today. I had to make myself, it's like 5:30. I made myself get in the shower. I still kind of got wet hair. Made myself take a shower today. I made myself get up and move. I didn't want to. I was just, didn't care. But, Chloe's kind of in the same mood and I can't let her see me like that. So, we're going to move on. So, next court date, which I think is to set a trial date. The next court date is October 2nd. So I got a little bit of a reprieve in here, not a week, a couple weeks. And if we're going to trial, I'm not going. I'm not going to the one on October 2nd. If it's just to set a trial date, fine. She can tell me that through email. I'm not going. Well, unless she makes me go. So there's that. All right. So nothing else has really been going on. We've just been kicking it and doing what we do. But y'all saw my Walmart grocery delivery. Now I have a dilemma. One of y'all, and I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me, asked if I tipped the delivery driver. No. I didn't even think about it. I asked another friend who lives in another state, did she tip? And she said no. And we're both like, oh my God. All right. So this is my dilemma and I want y'all to lay it. They did a perfect job. Today was their very first day. She called me like 4 times. She apologized every time she called. She goes, it's our very first day of doing this. I'm like, don't worry about it. It's fine. At least you're calling before you get out here. Called one to tell me they were coming and that there were substitutions. The substitutions were poor Alex. He wanted the cheddar cheese, like, noodle things in the cup. They're gross. So I ordered him 3 because it comes up to $1 roughly. And she called. They didn't have any of those and they wanted to give him beef, which is fine. No big deal. But I'm like, I've got beef in the cabinet. Just don't worry about them. Not trying to save the $1. Just so, and then she said that I got, because we're going to have pancakes one night, I had got great value syrup because it's cheaper and the kids don't care. And she said that they didn't have it, so they upped it to Aunt Jemima's syrup. Oh, okay. I'm not going to complain. So then she called me back. She called me back and said, okay, well, they're still going to refund me the money, but the district manager told her that she couldn't take the beef noodles out of my order, that I had to have them. So if I wanted, she could take the beef noodles out, but I could still get them. What other flavor do I want? And I was like, just leave the beef then, because somebody will eat them. I was just like, I've got beef. I don't need beef, I said, just leave the $1 on. Don't worry about it. And they were insistent to refund the price of the 3. So I was like, okay. So we got beef noodles for free. That was not my intent. Sorry, Neo's jumping on the bed. So I think it went well. Oh, 3rd time she called. Now we're going to get with the tip here in a minute. I did not know this, and maybe it's because I didn't do my research, but the tip. I thought how I read it was they hired Walmart people to do the delivery. Now, again, I should have tipped. It just didn't even cross my mind. My fault. I totally take the blame, and I will tip next time. But they hire Postmates, which is still okay, but Postmates not the one shopping for me and bagging up my food. All they are is bringing it. So what do? I don't know. What's the ethical thing to do here? There is a $10 delivery fee. And my link, I think, is down below. At least for your first order, you can get that fee waived if you use my link, and you get like $10 off. So that's, totally up to you. But what's the ethical thing to do? I would have tipped. I honestly, to God, I didn't think about it. And I don't tip when I do the pickup. So my fault, my bad. I do tip the pizza delivery guy when, I can't even tell you when the last time we had pizza delivered. But, I would tip a waitress. Do you tip these people? My friends in England are like, you don't tip people. They don't even tip servers. So they're like, what are you talking about, a tip? So, but then my friend that was in Maryland, she talked about it in a group, and she got chewed out for not tipping. And I was like, what? So I'm like, oh my God, there was definitely no disrespect. I don't know the etiquette on it. So if somebody wants to clue us in. Let's see. The app, now we're switching subjects again. So, the third call. She called because they were running late. Because the Postmates people that she called to come didn't come. So she had to cancel that ride and get another one. I told her, I know it's your first day. I'm here all day. It's not a big deal. All is good. Just as long as you're here, this morning. And yeah, they were here within 20 minutes. They were 20 minutes late. My delivery was 8 to 9. They got here at like 9:20. That doesn't bother me at all. I know other people have time limits and time crunches, but it didn't bother me. And she called and told me. So I was totally happy and excited with the experience. Except I didn't tip, and now I feel like an ass. But, oh well. So now it comes down to, if I tip next time, it's all up to you guys, what you would do. So, all right. Now, next. Y'all know I do tech support. I work for Kelly Connect, but I do tech support for Apple. And they released the iOS. Now, I know a lot of you have probably done it already. All I can say is there's a lot of little differences that are even annoying me. But they're just like, why did you change that? But whatever. Just make sure you do a backup of your devices. Next week is the Mac backups. I have something I put out on my regular Facebook to all my friends who come to me and say, help me. I'll put it on the Facebook chat. It has a lot of links if you need help to back up. I'll throw it on Facebook. Back up your Apple Watch, back up your phone, back up your Mac. You just don't want to lose data. It's very important to not lose your data. I'm going to be 100% honest. From what I have seen, it's very rare that it's actually your device's fault that you lose data. I hate to be that person to put that out there and say that, but it is true. So it's your Wi-Fi losing connection. It could be you get a phone call. It could be anything that can cause it, and not the actual update itself. So it's going to take you an extra 10 minutes to back up your stuff. Your Mac, if you do a full backup, not to iCloud, if you do it to an external hard drive through Time Machine, and you don't have another backup in there, that's going to take a while. So it could take a few hours. So I highly suggest you do it before you do the update. You don't want to lose any important documents or photos or anything like that. Okay. That's it. I'm not talking about work. This is just for you. And really, that's about it. I was off yesterday and today because of this court thing that I didn't have to go to.